बोलिए श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी महाराज की जय। बोलिए श्री महालक्ष्मी माता की जय। बोलिए श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय। बोलिए श्री नवग्रह भगवान की जय। श्री महागणपति भगवान महाराज की जय। Blessed devotees, beautiful viewers and listeners, for those of you who have joined me on the Socorro Mandir's Facebook page, the Krishnam family, Namaste and Sitaram to all of you. To those of you who have joined me live via the airways of classic radio, the voice of love and perfection, this evening, I welcome all of you to the ashram here on behalf of Guru Mai and I. We welcome all of you in this special production of Classic Radio's studio production of Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha on the occasion of Kartik Purnima Vrat, which will be celebrated on Tuesday. And beginning this evening, on and from the studios of Classic Radio, you will be able to join us in live puja, Arti to Satyanarayan Swami, Arti to Lakshmi Mata, and you will be able to listen to the beautiful Katha and to understand the applicability of the Katha as it is in today's society and the world. This evening, I take the opportunity to tell you that the Sri Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha Puja is one of the most important pujas that one can ever take part in and conduct in any part of the world. This puja fulfills every wish and desire of the devotee who makes the offering at the appropriate moment and time. It's a puja that brings wealth to the individual. It's a puja that removes all obstacles from your path. It's a puja in which you worship Ganesh, Navagraha, Lakshmi and Lord Vishnu and Tulsi Mata. The Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha Puja entails the worship of 5 divine aspects of our creation in Sanatana Dharma. Let me repeat it again. It entails the worship of Ganesh, it entails the worship of Lakshmi Mata, it entails the worship of the Navagraha Devatas, Tulsi Mata Ji and Mahavishnu Bhagwan. And so this evening, in this special broadcast, coming to you specially on behalf of Classic Radio, spreading the message of Sanatana Dharma to each and every one of you. This evening, I welcome all of you to this special edition of Kartik Puja and Kartik Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha from the ashram here in Socorro. Sitaram and welcome to each and every one of you as you join us now in beautiful prayer and beautiful bhajan. Boliye Sri Satyanarayan Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Beautiful devotees, blessed children of Sanatana Dharma, I invite you all to please stand. And wherever you are viewing us from, I invite you to take a moment to join with us here from the ashram, to join us now in beautiful pratna and prayer as we commence this evening's satsang. Harihi Om. Sri Ganesha Bhagavanabhyo Namo Namah. Sri Saraswati Devi Matayebhyo Namo Namah. Sri Guru Charana Kamalyebhyo Namo Namah. Sri Radha Rani Devi Matayebhyo Namo Namah. Sri Radha Rani Devi Matayebhyo नमो नमः। श्री गणेश भगवान को ध्यान करो। वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकारेषु हरि सर्वदा। ओम सर्वकारेषु हरि सर्वदा। सिद्धि बुद्धि प्रदे देवी भोक्ति मुक्ति प्रदायिनी मंत्रमूर्ति सदा देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। हरि ओम। शुक्लां वरधनं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनो ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। ओम नमो नारायणाय विद्महे वसुदेवाय धीमहि तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। ओम तन्नो विष्णु प्रचोदयात्। ओम अरिष्टानि प्रणशान्ति धूरितानि भयानि च शान्तिरस्तु शुभामरस्तु गृहाणा सन्वन्तु मंगलम। इति श्री नवग्रह भगवानभ्यो नमो नमः। ओम श्री नवग्रह भगवानभ्यो नमो नमः। My dear devotees, peace be with you this moment. In this life, the Satyanarayana Swami Vrat Katha emphasizes that care in this world is the most beautiful word which makes life richer. And it explains to us all the concerns and the care of Narad Muni for mankind and humanity. And one of the pillars of Sanatana Dharma is care. So that I begin with this, that if someone tells you, take care, if someone tells you, take care, that means you live in their hearts. You live in their hearts. And Narad Muni had one wish for the whole of humanity, and that simply was to reflect care and love for the sufferings and the ailments of all humanity. May the darshan of Bhagwan be with you all as you join me in this beautiful arti to begin. नारायण करु नाम एक शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। सबको नारायण करु नाम एक शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। नारायण करु नाम एक शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। विपत्ति हमारे तुम्हने सारे विपत्ति हमारे तुमने तारे। शोक मिटाए भव भय हारे, शोक मिटाए भव भय हारे। परम पिता परमेश्वरे शरणम, परम पिता परमेश्वरे शरणम शरणम। नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। जय नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। संपत्ति पाए सब मन चाहे, संपत्ति पाए सब मन चाहे। भक्त जनों के लाज बचाए, भक्त जनों के लाज बचाए। दीन बंधु जगदीश्वर शरणम, ओ दीन बंधु जगदीश्वर शरणम शरणम। नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। बोलो नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। जय 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 परमेश्वर शरणम, जय 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 लक्ष्मी पति शरणम, जय 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 परमेश्वर शरणम, जय 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 लक्ष्मी पति शरणम। नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। बोल नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। विपत्ति हमारे तुमने सारी, विपत्ति हमारे तुमने सारे। शोक मिटाए भव भय हारी, शोक मिटाए भव भय हारी। परम पिता परमेश्वर, ओ परम पिता परमेश्वर शरणम शरणम। नारायण करुणामें शरणम, जय लक्ष्मी पति विष्णु शरणम। श्री नारायण स्वामी महाराज की जय। Blessed devotees, सब कोई जय जय सीता राम. Please take your seats, and I invite those of you who are viewing us live to join us now in beautiful kirtan, beautiful bhajan as our pujans to Satyanarayan Swami commences now.
आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा। आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा। तुम्ही हो ब्रह्मा, तुम्ही हो विष्णु, तुम्ही हो ब्रह्मा, तुम्ही हो ब्रह्मा, तुम्ही हो विष्णु, तुम्ही महेश्वर रूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा। आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा। रघुपति राघव राजा रामा, रघुपति राघव राजा रामा, पतित पावन सीतारामा, पतित पावन सीतारामा। आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा। तुम्ही हो ब्रह्मा, तुम्ही हो विष्णु, तुम्ही हो ब्रह्मा, तुम्ही हो विष्णु, तुम्ही महेश्वर रूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा। रघुपति राघव राजा रामा, रघुपति राघव राजा रामा, पतित पावन सीतारामा, पतित पावन सीतारामा। आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा। आओ साई नारायण दर्शन दे रो, तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा, तुम तुम हो प्रेम स्वरूपा।
Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan, Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan, Srimanarayan, Narayan, Narayan, Srimanarayan, Narayan, Narayan, Lakshmi Narayan, Bhajmanarayan, Lakshmi Narayan, Hari Narayan, Srimanarayan, Narayan, Narayan, Srimanarayan, Narayan, Narayan, Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan, Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan, Hari Narayan, Narayan, Narayan,
Swami Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Lakshmi Narayan, Narayan, Narayan,
Lakshmi Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan,
Narayan, Satya Narayan.
Srimanarayan, Hari Narayan, Hari Narayan, Srimanarayan,
Swami Narayan,
Satya Narayan, Narayan, Narayan,
Satya Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Brahma Narayan, Vishnu Narayan, Brahma
Narayan, Vishnu Narayan,
Shiva Narayan, Narayan, Narayan,
Shiva Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Shiva Narayan, Bhajmanarayan, Sriman
Narayan, Brahma Narayan,
Mata Narayan, Pita Narayan, Mata
Narayan, Sita Narayan,
Guru Narayan, Narayan, Narayan,
Jai Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Tujhme Narayan, Mujhme Narayan, Narayan, Mujhme Narayan, Satya Narayan, 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 Sabhi Narayan,
Narayan, Narayan, Narayan.
Sriman Narayan, Bhajmanarayan, Sriman Narayan, Bhajmanarayan. Vahanarayan, Vahanarayan, Yahanarayan, Vahanarayan, Jahan dekho wahan Narayan, Narayan, Jahan dekho wahan Narayan, Narayan, Sriman Narayan, Bhajmanarayan, Sriman Narayan, Bhajmanarayan, Lakshmi Narayan, 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 Lakshmi Narayan, 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 Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan, Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan, Hari Narayan, 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 Hari Narayan, 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 Brahma Narayan, 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 Vishnu Narayan, 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 Maka Narayan, 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 Pita Narayan, 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 Gujmi Narayan, 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 Mujmi Narayan, 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 Yaha Narayan, 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 Waha Narayan, 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 Srimanarayan, 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 Bhajmanarayan, Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan, Lakshmi Narayan, 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 Lakshmi Narayan, 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 Satya Narayan, 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 Satya Narayan, 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 Satya Narayan, 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 Satya Narayan, 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 Srimanarayan, Bhajmanarayan.
बोलिए श्री महाविष्णु भगवान की जय. Blessed devotees, this month of Kartik is coming to an end on Tuesday with the Purnima Tithi. And it is very auspicious to understand that the month of Kartik is one of the most important and auspicious religious month for us all as Sanatani Hindus. And the last 15 days is even so more important. It is even more important for the worship of Lord Satyanarayan Swami. And so, while we journey to the seas and the rivers and the lakes and everything else, but many people come to the mandirs. And one of the things that they come to do in the mandirs is to offer jal to the lingam of Lord Shiva. And on the occasion of Kartik, especially in the Purnima Tithi, this is the period of time when Lord Shiva destroyed the demon Taraka. And so, in honor of Lord Shiva's victory, Lord Shiva is explicitly worshipped with the offering of the jal on the Shiv Lingam to attain a state of oneness with one's own self. And the Belpat leaf that is placed on the Lingam is then taken and placed in a place of sacred safekeeping in one's home and for oneself. And so, in a dedication to Lord Shiva, let us offer this beautiful bhajan at the feet of Shankar Maharaj. Namo Mahadeva Shambhu, Namo Sada Shiva Om. Jai Parameshwar, Jai Bhuvaneshwar, Jai Shiva Shankar Om. Jai Shiva Shankar Om. Sabko Namo Mahadeva Shambhu, Namo Sada Shiva Om. Jai Parameshwar, Jai Bhuvaneshwar, Jai Shiva Shankar Om. Jai Shiva Shankar Om. भवानी शंकर उमा महेश्वर गिरिजा शंकर भवानी शंकर उमा महेश्वर गिरिजा शंकर जय प्लयंकर जय पीतांबर जय शिव शंकर ओ जय प्लयंकर जय पीतांबर जय शिव शंकर ओ नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदा शिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर जय हर हर महादेव गौरी मनोहर हर शिव शंकर हर 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 महादेव गौरी मनोहर हर शिव शंकर दुख हर ले कर सुख भर दे कर जय शिव शंकर दुख हर ले कर सुख भर दे कर जय शिव शंकर जय नमो महादेव शंभो
नमो सदा शिव
जय
परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओ
जय जय पार्वती शंकर गंगा जटाधर करुणा शंकर पार्वती शंकर गंगा जटाधर करुणा शंकर नीलकंठ धर अखिलेश्वर धर जय शिव शंकर ओ नीलकंठ धर अखिलेश्वर धर जय शिव शंकर जय नमो महादेव शंभो
नमो सदा शिव परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर ओ
जय शिव शंकर नटराज सुंदर हर हर शंकर जय शिव शंकर नटराज सुंदर हर हर शंकर जय डमरूवर जय कैलेश्वर जय शिव शंकर देव
शंभो नमो सदाशिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर
बोलो
नमो महादेव शंभो नमो सदाशिव जय परमेश्वर जय भुवनेश्वर जय शिव शंकर
ओ
जय शिव शंकर
जय जय
जय शिव शंकर
शिव शंकर भगवान महाराज की जय. My dear devotees, before we sing the next bhajan, let me once more share with you a bit of the significance of this very, very auspicious Katha, Sri Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Puja. As stated in the scriptures, any person, anyone can perform the Satyanarayan Swami Pujan on any day without having to wait for any particular tithi. It is one of the pujas has no limitations to when it can be done, and you must understand this, any day, any time, on any tithi. Nonetheless, the purpose of the puja is meant to bring people together. The purpose of this puja is to recite the katha, and in so doing, distribute the prasad, the naivedya of the Lord. In doing this, it is believed that one can get rid of all woes by keeping a vrat and performing the puja with devotion. Thus, by doing so, the devotee can appeal to the Lord to shower His compassion and grace on him or her, and thus invite auspiciousness to come into your life and to bless your community also because of this puja. But there's one important thing that I want to share with all of you, and that is this specific puja is meant for erasing all the barriers in society. This specific puja is meant to liquidate all the barriers in society that man has built against each other. This specific puja in erasing all the barriers in society and teaming up as one unit to chant the name of God, who represents the truth. This specific puja brings people together for the common purpose of representing the truth and unifying human relationships. It eliminates the barriers that separate us, created by our own selves. And it insists and asks of us, in a society like ours today, which is so divisive, it asks of us to be all-embracing and all-inclusive of the human values of love and care for one another. Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha, so relevant in this moment. Let us join in another beautiful bhajan.
कर्पूर गौतम करुणावतारम संसार सारं भुजगेन्द्रहारं शरावसन्तं हृदिरेरविन्दे भवं भवामि सहितं नमामि। नागिन्दहारा तिलोचनाय भस्मंगरा महेश्वराय नित्याय शुद्धाय दिगंबराय तस्मै ऋकाराय नमः शिवाय। अनहरनार भजे अनहरनार भजे सकीरी अनहरनारे भजे उत्कीरी अनहरनारे भजे। अनहार नारे बजे अनहार नारे बजे सकीरी अनहार नारे बजे ओसकीरी अनहार नारे बजे। गगन महल में नौबात बाजे नौबात बाजे। घगरना महल में नौबात बाजे नौबात बाजे अब नौबात बाजे। आती नामायो रे सकीरी अनहार नारी बजे ओ सकीरी अनहार नारी बजे। घंटा शंकर मृदंग बांसुरी मृदंग बांसुरी। घंटा संग मृदंग बांसुरी मृदंग बांसुरी मृदंग बांसुरी। आती नामा योरे सकीरी अनहार नारे बजे ओ सकीरी अनहार नारे बजे। अनहर नाद बजे अनहर नाद बजे अनहर नाद बजे ओ सकीरी अनहर नाद बजे। ब्रह्मानंद मगन बन होए मगन बन होए ब्रह्मानंद मगन बन होए मगन बन होए मगन बन होए भोबे दूर सखी भोबे दूर सखी सखीरी अनहर नारी बजी ओ सखीरी अनहर नारी बजी अनहर नार बजे अनहर नार बजे अनहर नार बजे अनहर नार बजे ओ सकीरी अनहर नार बजे ओ सकीरी अनहार नारे बजे अनहार नारे बजे अनहार नारे बजे ओ अनहार नारे बजे।
बोले श्री सत्यनारायण भगवान महाराज की Jai. Let us please stand as we offer prasad. Kindly join your hands together, everyone. And as we offer the prasad, offer it right on the bedi, right there, bedi. He Satya नारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो बेरा पार करो ओ बेरा पार करो। तुम हो देव दया के सागर तुम हो देव दया के सागर अब उधार करो ये बेरा पार करो ओ बेरा पार करो। ओम ब्रह्म अर्पणम ब्रह्म वीर ब्रह्म गुरु ब्रह्मणाहुतम ब्रह्मीवती ब्रह्म समाधिनी हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो ओ बेरा पार करो बेरा पार करो। तुम हो देव दया के सागर तुम हो देव दया के सागर अब उधार करो बोलो बेला पार करो बेला पार करो। सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो बेरा पार करो बेरा पार करो जय। अजर अमर अविचल अविनाशी घट घट के वासी, प्रभु तुम घट घट के वासी। जन्म जन्म से तुम्हारे दरस की अखिया है प्यासी, प्रभु जी अखिया है प्यासी। सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि, सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि, हम पर कृपा करो,
बेड़ा पार करो,
बेड़ा पार करो। श्री सत्यनारायण भगवान महाराज की जय। Devotees, I invite all of you to join me in one of the most beautiful artis that we can ever sing. The Sri Satyanarayan Swami Lakshmi Mata Arti, Jai Lakshmi Ramana. Please join us after having offered prasad and havan. Please join me in the beautiful arti. Those of you who are here, please feel free to come and offer your arti and receive the blessings of Bhagwan Satyanarayan Swami. Jai Lakshmi Ramana Swami, Jai Lakshmi Ramana Swami, Jai Lakshmi Ramana. Jai Satyanarayan Swami, Satyanarayan Swami, Janapatak Harana, Om Jai
लक्ष्मी रमना,
Jai Lakshmi
रमना,
Swami,
जय
Jai
लक्ष्मी रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना।
Everyone, bolo!
सत्यनारायण स्वामी, सत्यनारायण स्वामी,
जनपातक हरना, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय म्यूजिक। रतन जरत सिंहासन, अद्भुत छवि राजे,
स्वामी अद्भुत छवि राजे।
नारद कहत निरंजन,
नारद कहत निरंजन,
घंटा धून भाजे, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। प्रगट भये
कविहारन,
ध्वज को धरस दिया, स्वामी ध्वज को धरस दिया। बुद्ध ब्राह्मण भाग्य, बोध ब्राह्मण भाग्य, कंचन महल किया, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय जय लक्ष्मी रमना,
स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना।
जय जय सत्यनारायण स्वामी, हो सत्यनारायण स्वामी, जनपातक हरना, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय ब्यूटीफुल। सत्यनारायण भगवान महाराज की जय। हर हर महादेव की जय। लक्ष्मी माता की जय। महागणपति भगवान की जय। जय जय। दूर भल कथीर कथीर जन पर कृपा करे, स्वामी जन पर कृपा करे। चंद्र चोर एक राजा, चंद्र चोर एक राजा, जानकी विपत हरे। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। मनोरथ पायो, श्रद्धा पूज दीनी, स्वामी श्रद्धा तुझ दीनी। सो फल भोग प्रभु जी, सो फल भोग प्रभु जी, फिर सती कीनी। जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय जय
लक्ष्मी रमना। स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना। सत्य नारायण स्वामी, सत्य नारायण स्वामी, जन पातक हरना। जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय प्रभु महाविष्णु भगवान की जय, सत्यनारायण स्वामी की जय। राधे। भव भक्ति के कारण छिन छिन रूप धरा, स्वामी छिन छिन रूप धरा। शारद धर्म की, शारद धर्म की, जिन कारज सरिया। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय गबल बाल संग राजा, वन में भक्ति, स्वामी वन में भक्ति। करे मन वांछित, करे मन वंचित, फलाकी दीनो। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय 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 लक्ष्मी रमना। स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना। सत्य नारायण स्वामी, सत्य नारायण स्वामी, जन पातक हरना। ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय राधे। श्री सत्यनारायण जी की आरती। जो कोई गवाए, स्वामी जो कोई गवाए। कहत शिवानंद स्वामी, कहत शिवानंद स्वामी, मन वंचित फल पावे। Ramana. Lakshmi Ramana. Lakshmi Ramana. Satyanarayana Swami Maharaj ki Jai. The blessings of Sri Satyanarayana Swami have been sung this beautiful arti that in itself reflects the entire Satyanarayana Swami Vrat Katha. Just to sing this arti is to sing the entire Vrat Katha. Please join your hands. Please join your hands wherever you are. For those of you in the ashram here with us this evening. For those of you who are listening to us via the airways of classic radio. For those of you who are viewing me via the Socorro Mandir's Krishnam Facebook page, please join with me in prayer as we offer prayer to the universe, as we offer prayer for all creation. Shantakaram bhujagashainam Paramanabhyam Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangyam Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanainam Yogi Bhridhyana Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavahranam Sarvaloke Kanatanam Sarvalo Ek Kanatanam Yam Brahma Varuninda Rudra Marutaha Sturvanti Dive Stavaihi Viray Sangha Pradakramur Upanishadaihi Gayantiyam Samaga Dhanavastita Targate Namanasa Pashyantiyam Yogino Yasyantam Navidusurasuragna Devaya Tasmai Namo Om Devaya Tasmai Hari Namo Namah Sri Mahalakshmi Narayan Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Sabko Jai Jai Sitaram. My dear devotees, please take your seats. I'm certain that you all feel so elated, joyful and happy as I am in this moment. Because to sing the Sri Satyanarayana Swami Vrat Katha Arati, to sing that alone, it is a great accomplishment. To sing that alone, it is bringing so much peace. To sing it alone is to bring so much joy. To sing it alone is to fill the human mind with that peace and that joy and that happiness. And to take you directly to the feet of Hari. When the Arti is sung, when you pass the Arti over the altar in which Brahmachari Shivanand performed the puja, and to pass the Arti over the Kalash and the coconut and all these different things. That is the symbol of Satyanarayana Swami. And on Tuesday evening, for those of you who will come, I invite you all to bring a thali from your homes. And in that thali, place one kalash with your 5-sprang mango leaf and your tulsi leaf and your belpat leaf and your neem leaf and doop grass and so on. And bring it here with one diya to be lit in front of the kalash. So when you fill your thali with rice, you will put the kalash in the center of it, put 5 25-cent pieces around it. Bring one red raksha to wrap around the neck of the kalsa. And we will put chandan on the coconut for you and bless it. And then you will take this to your homes and you'll keep it in your home for 6 months as the blessings of Satyanarayan Swami. It is very auspicious to take a kalash and that kalash to have it stapan like this and take it to your home and place it in an auspicious place in your home. It only attracts auspicious things and it attracts wealth and prosperity and fulfillment in the human mind. And it brings positive attributes to every human being. And at the same time, you get one lemon. And you take the lemon as it is and place it in a glass of water. And for that 6 months, every 7 days, every 14 days, you change the lemon. You allow the lemon to absorb the water. You keep adding to it. And if the lemon bursts, it is even very auspicious. And every 14 days, you change that lemon from the water and put a new one. In this way, you receive the darshan of Satyanarayan Swami, where that will attract all negative things and only the positive attributes of the kalash and the coconut and everything else will pervade your home. In homes where there are constant bickering and quarreling and fighting and misunderstandings, and in homes where there is no prosperity. And prosperity does not only mean to say material prosperity, where there is no prosperity of spirit, where there is no prosperity of peace, where there is no prosperity of love, where there is no prosperity of service and understanding. This is what Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha brings to the home. Only when you have that type of prosperity can you enjoy the material prosperity that will come. And this is why this evening I compliment Kamal Ratan and his host of presenters here for taking the initiative of bringing this special 3-night broadcast to you, dear listeners, and all across the world, where we are being viewed and listened to of this beautiful, beautiful Katha. I now invite you all to listen to how relevant the Sri Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha is, as I will explain tonight part of the Katha to all of you. Bole Sri Satyanarayan Swami Maharaj ki Jai. Ajar Amar Avichal Avinashi Ghat Ghat Ke Vasi Prabhu Tum Ghat Ghat Ke Vasi Janma Janma Se Tumhare Daras Ki Janma Janma Ke Tumhare Daras Ki अखिया है प्यासी प्रभु जी अखिया है प्यासी सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि हम पर कृपा करो बेला पार करो बेड़ा पार करो जय सत्यनारायण
स्वामी हमरे तो करो बेड़ा पार करो बेड़ा पार करो
तुम हो देव दया के सागर तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उद्धार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। प्लीज जोड़े हाथ। श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी व्रत कथा पहला अध्याय। To those of you viewing me live, to those of you listening to the katha, please join your hands. एक समय नैमिषारण्य तीर्थ में शौनक आदि 88,000 ऋषियों में श्री सूत जी पूछा, हे प्रभु, इस कलयुग में वैद विद्या रहित मनुष्यों को प्रभु भक्ति किस प्रकार मिलागी तथा उनको उद्धार कैसे होगा? प्रभु, तथा उनका उद्धार कैसे होगा? इसलिए हे मुनि श्रेष्ठा को ऐसा ताप कहिए जिससे थोड़े समय में पुण्य प्रताप हो, तात मनोवंचित फल मिले, तात मनोवंचित फल मिले। सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि, सत्य सनातन परम ब्रह्म हरि, हम पर कृपा करो, बेड़ा पार करो,
बेड़ा पार करो।
सर्वस्व शास्त्र ग्रहता श्री सूत जी बोले, हे वैष्णवे, मैं पूजा आप सबने सर्वा प्राणियों के हित की बात पूछी है। अब मैं उन सृष्टा व्रत को आप लोगों में कहूंगा जिस व्रत को नारद जी ने लक्ष्मी नारायण से पूछा था और श्री लक्ष्मीपति ने मुनि श्रेष्ठा नारद से कथा था, सो धन्य से सुनिए, सो धन्य से सुनिए। एक समय योगी राज नारद जी दूसरों के हित के इच्छा से अनेक लोकों में घूमते हुए मृत्यु लोक में पहुंचाए। वहन बहुत योनियों में जन्मे हो प्रयास सभी मनुष्यों को अपने कर्मों के द्वारा अनेक दुखियों से पीड़ित देखकर किस यत्नाते करने से निश्चय की इन्हीं दुखियों का नाश हो सकेगा। ऐसा में मैं सोचर विष्णु लोक को गाए, मैं सोचा विष्णु लोक को गाए। तुम्हारो देव दया के सागर, तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उद्धार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। In the parliament of Hinduism, Naimisharan, in the parliament of Hinduism, the Sri Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha begins in the parliament of assembly where 88,000 rishis assembled in the forests of Naimisharan. For what purpose? And gathered there was the chairman, Sri Maharishi Sutji Maharaj, the narrator of all the Purans. And what is so important about Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha? It begins with the important statement, which is the complexity that faced the world at that time the complexity that faced the human being, that they gathered in consultation. They gathered in consultation, and they gathered for the purpose of improving the lot of humanity, the state of human existence. So, the genesis of the origination of the Satyanarayana Swami Vrat Katha begins with the intent of examining humanity. Examining humanity. So, the rishis began to question the Maharishi Suji, and they asked him, please tell us how mankind can attain salvation. Maharishi Suji, he said to them all, we have to examine the history of Sanatana Dharma. And he drew reference in the parliament of Naimisharan, the parliament of consultation, the parliament of reasoning. This is what a parliament is. It's a parliament of consultation. It's a parliament of reasoning. It's a parliament of exchanging ideas. It's a parliament of social harmony. It's a parliament of reflection of the unity that must come for the benefit of human beings and mankind. And Maharishi Suji, he answered, once Narad Muni asked Lord Vishnu, the consort of Lakshmi, the same question. And I will tell you what Lord Vishnu told Narad. So the Katha says, listen carefully. Once Narad, during one of his journeys and his sojourns, as he used to go to various worlds, he came to the earth. And there he saw people suffering as a result of their past deeds. And to alleviate their sufferings and bring them salvation, Naradji traveled to Vishnu Lok. This evening, I began with a quotation in which I said to you, and I recap for you my quotation this evening. I recap it for you. When I said to you that the word care is the most beautiful word which makes life richer. Understand this, all of you, and all of you viewing me. The word care is the most beautiful word which makes life richer. And the intention of Narad was to enrich the lives of others. So that if somebody tells you take care, that means you live in their hearts. And Narad was the symbol of how he expressed care and concern for people. And this is a great lesson for us all, to understand that the human nature is not about hate, not about spite, not about anger, not about avarice, not about jealousy. No. But the human nature is to examine the needs of people. And as a human being, you have an intellect, and you have a functional mind and a functional intellect that tells you how to express care and appreciation for others, and how to lift the spirits of others in their moments of depressions, loneliness, sadness, anxiety. And this is what Narad Muni, seeing the very first thing he decided and the very first thing he teaches us. One, we are taught the importance of consultation in the most humanized way. Not in the rambunctious manner we are accustomed to in our parliaments. No. In the most humanized way. Terry? And then it goes further. What is the objective of our purpose? What is the purpose that we serve as a human being? What is the purpose we serve in governance? What is the purpose we serve in esteemed positions of authority? We serve the purpose of not belittling people, not stressing people, but emotionally, physically, mentally, uplifting the spirit and the consciousness of the human soul. Krishna, that is the Satyanarayana Swami Katha. So Narad Muni, listen to what now? Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Listen to what is said here. Let me continue the Katha. Bole Sri Satyanarayana Bhagwan Maharaj ki Jai. तुम हो देव दया के सागर, तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उधार करो सबको, एवरीवन, बेला पार करो, जय जय,
बेला पार करो, हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमारे दुख हरो,
बेला पार करो, बेला पार करो,
हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमारे दुख हरो,
जय जय,
बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो,
तुम हो देव दया के सागर, तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उधार करो,
बेड़ा पार करो,
बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो. Beautiful. Happiness, peace, bliss, and the love of the name of God. The love of the name of God. श्री नारद जी वहन श्वेत वर्णा और चार भजियों वाले दिनों को ईर्ष नारायण को, जिनके हाथों में शंख चक्र गदा और पद्मा थे तथा वनमाला पहने हुए, ढेकर स्तुति करने लगाए। हे भगवान, आप अत्यंत शक्ति से संपन्न है, मैं तथा वाणी भी आपको नहीं पा सकती। आपका आदि मध्य और अंत नहीं है, निर्गुण स्वरूप सृष्टि के आदि बहुत वा भक्तों को दुखियों को नाश करने वाला है। आपको मेरा नमस्कार है प्रभु, नमस्कार है, नमस्कार है। तुम हो देव दया के सागर, तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उधार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। सत्यनारायण भगवान महाराज की जय। हर हर महादेव, जय। Devotees, the journey to God is in one's mind. The journey to Lord Vishnu is within oneself. And one must have a desire within oneself to not just improve the lot of others, but to improve one's own self-esteem. And this is what you must understand about Narad Muni. In Hinduism, he is sometimes considered to be a very, 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 very controversial figure. Like when Draupadi was married to Vasudeva and the chariot was being driven by Kams, and the voice from the heaven spoke and said, Kams, the eighth child of Devaki shall be a destroyer. And that is written in destiny. And Kams leapt off and pulled Devaki's head off the chariot. And he wanted to smash her head that moment and kill her. And Narad stepped forth and he says, Kams, why should you kill her now? When you don't know which one of the child may be the eighth child. The eighth child may decide now to come as the fourth child or decide to come as the sixth child. And this is how he was accustomed. Similarly, with Valmiki. Valmiki the highwayman, because before Valmiki became the author of Valmiki's Ramayana. He said to Valmiki, you want to kill me? You want to take my life? I'll give you all the wealth I have, the name of Ram, the name of God. But first go and ask your family if they will take the sins from you. What are you doing this for? You say to save your family. Ask them if they will take the sins from what you're doing here. Look down in the gutter, in the precipice, and see how many people you have killed and robbed. The family says, who, me? Not me, Papa. That's you. You take responsibility for your own actions. Narad changed the cycle of Valmiki's life. In the same way, Narad went to Lord Vishnu in the Katha. He traveled to Vishnu Lok, and there he found Lord Vishnu adorned with Shankra, Chakra, Gada, the lotus in his four hands, and a garland of Vanmala, wild flowers around his neck. And Narad spoke humbly, O Supreme Lord, the Savior of the destitute and the troubled, I surrender at thy feet. Lord Vishnu Bhagwan, seeing Narad ji, he says, O Narad, why have you come here? Tell me what you want, and I will fulfill your wishes. To which Narad ji replied, what did Narad say to the Lord? The Katha says, join your hands. He Satya Narayan Swami, hamare dukh haro, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। तुम हो देव दया के सागर, तुम हो देव दया के सागर, अब उद्धार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। Listen to what care is about. Listen to the sweetest part of this Katha. Listen to it. I care about you. हे भगवान, आप अत्यंत शक्ति से संपन्न है। मैं तथा वाणी भी आपको नहीं पा सकती। आपका आदि मध्य और अंत नहीं है। निर्गुण स्वरूप सृष्टि के आदि भूत व भक्तों के दुखियों को नाश करने वाला है। आपको मेरा नमस्कार। आपको मेरा नमस्कार। भगवान से टेल मी व्हाट यू वांट। नारद जी से प्रभु आपको नमस्कार। विथ माय हैंड क्लास्प्ड आई बाउ बिफोर यू। I want nothing for myself. नारद जी से इस प्रकार स्तुति सुनकर विष्णु भगवान बोले कि हे मुनि श्रेष्ठा, आपके मन में क्या है? आपका यहन किस काम के लिए अगम हुआ है? निसंकोच कहो। तब नारद मुनि बोले, मृत्यु लोक में सब मनुष्यों जो अनेक योनियों में पैदा हुआ है, अपने अपने कर्मों के द्वारा अनेक प्रकार से दुखों से दुखी हो रहते हैं कि हे नाथ, he says, हे नाथ, he joins his hand, he says, हे नाथ, मुझे पर दया रहते हैं भटलाए कि उन मनुष्यों से दुखिए तोधे से है, प्रत्यंता से कैसे दूर हो सकते हैं। श्री विष्णु भगवान की बोले, हे नारद, मनुष्यों को भटलाए के लिए तुम्हें ये बहुत अच्छी बात पूछे। जिस काम के करने से मनुष्यों से छूट जाता है, वह मैं कहते हो सुनो, बहुत पुण्य का देने वाला, स्वर्ग तथा मनुष्य लोक दोनों में दुर्लभ एक व्रत है। आज मैं प्रेम वश होकर तुमसे कहता है, श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी व्रत अच्छे तरह विधान पूर्वक करते मनुष्य तुरंत है यहाँ सुख होकर मरने पर मोक्ष को प्राप्त होता है। सत्यनारायण भगवान की जय, नारद मुनि की जय। सत्यनारायण परम ब्रह्म हरि, सत्यनारायण परम ब्रह्म हरि, हम में उद्धार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। हे सत्यनारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो। सत्यनारायण महाराज की जय। Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I hope those of you who are listening to this broadcast, those of you who are looking at us live, Kamalji, I hope we can bring more joy to the heart of people, my friend. I hope that your viewers and your listeners appreciate the effort you are making to change the direction of humanity throughout the world. Narad ji, Sri Vishnu Bhagwan, Vacha, Narad ji, why have you come here? O Supreme Lord, I surrender to your feet. Narad, tell me what you want, and I will fulfill your wishes. To which Narad desires. He says, Lord, I have no wish. I have no desire. Then what have brought you? I want to ask you something for the benefit of others. See, this is the beauty of it. To want nothing for yourself, but to seek the interest of others is the highest goal in Hinduism. Yadyakariti shrishtas tat tateva tarujana saya paramam kurute lokas tat anuvartare. To do the action for the sake of doing the action, the results and the benefits of it, you lay no claim to it, is the highest form of worship. To do something and seek nothing in return, to do something only for the act of doing something is the greatest karma you can perform. To do something like that is the perfect worship. The perfect worship. This is why on Tuesday evening, Guru Mai will personally give in the hand of 40 or 30 people one food hamper on the occasion of Kartik in the name of Satyanarayan Swami. And we will do this. And in doing this, it is to enhance one's own karma. Narad did not go there for anything for himself, Narad knew he was going there to enhance his own karma by doing good, not seeking the rewards of his goodness. So he said to the Lord, I have no desires, but I have to ask you something. The Lord says, what is it, Narad? Naradji says, mankind is in turmoil, O Prabhu. People on the earth are suffering in many ways as a result of their own past sins and deeds. What is happening today? Kavita, what is happening today, child? What is happening today in the world? Krishna, what is happening today in the world? Look around us. Look around us. So the sufferings of people. Is it any different then from what it is now? Or is it that today mankind is compounding it? Mankind is compounding it, and now, Krishna, I get the answer to the question that we spoke about. Listen to me. The answer, the solution, the solution. The solution. I had a vision. Last week I had a vision which Lord Shiva spoke to me. And he told me I will come to the reality of what humanity needs. And that certain things are happening in the universe. And the way to stop this is to direct certain schools of thoughts. And I now, in my own mind this moment, I now realize what he was saying. Naradji said the people on the earth are suffering in many ways as a result of their own past sinful deeds. Please bestow thy grace and reveal to me as to how they can be helped, as to how we can advise humanity and a human being to help themselves, which raises the point, what is our role as human beings? What is our role as human beings? What is the reason of our life existence as human beings? Is it to be like Putin in Ukraine? Is it to be like in Japan? Is it Japan? North Korea? North Korea? Is it to be like in North Korea, where they're now threatening nuclear weapons? And one of the things Lord Shiva said to me, that a heat wave is coming from the sun, but he can't say when it is coming, but it is coming. He can't say when it will reach, but it will reach. North Korea threatening the world with these nuclear weapons. Are we going to have another Hiroshima? Think. The universe doesn't destroy us, is we destroy ourselves. How can we help others to come out of their sufferings? And Lord Vishnu replied to Narad, you have to teach the human being to help themselves. You have to teach the human being once more to help themselves. O Narad, mankind can rid itself of all sorrows by performing a puja called Satyanarayan Swami Puja. Bole Sri Satyadeva Maharaj ki Jai. This puja, O Naradji, when performed according to the religious rites, will bring happiness, peace of mind and wealth in the life, and salvation beyond. On hearing this, Narad was filled with joy and he addressed Lord Vishnu. बोले श्री नारद भगवान महाराज की जय. साधु वैष्णव के बंधन निभाते सुख संपत्ति दीने, सुख संपत्ति दीने, स्वामी सुख संपत्ति उल्खा मुख राजा, प्रभु जी उल्खा मुख राजा. कारज सिधा सिधा कारे, प्रभु कारज सिधा. बेला
पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो.
हे सत्य
नारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो. बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो.
तुम हो देव दया के सागर, तुम हो देव दया के सागर.
अब तो दार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो.
हे सत्य नारायण स्वामी हमरे दुख हरो.
बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो.
श्री विष्णु भगवान के वचन सुनकर नारद जी ने पूछा कि उस व्रत क्या फल है, क्या विधान है और किसने ये व्रत किया है और किस दिन ये व्रत करना चाहिए. कृपा करके विस्तार से बताइए. श्री विष्णु भगवान बोले, दुख शोक आदि और दूर करने वाला, धन धन्या को भदेने वाले, सौभाग्य तथा संतन को ढेने वाला, सब संतों पर विजय करने वाला श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी है. भक्ति और श्रद्धा के साथ किस भी दिन मनुष्य श्री सत्यनारायण स्वामी के शम के समय ब्राह्मणों और बंधुओं के साथ धर्मा पर नारायण होकर पूजा करे, भक्ति भाव से स्वभाव प्रसाद दे. गेहूं के अभाव में साथी के चूरन, साकर तथा गुढेले और सब भक्षण योगे प्रधात जन्मा करने स्ववे अर्पण कर ढेखे तथा बंधो सहित भोजन करे. भक्ति के साथ स्वयं भोजन करे. नित्या आदि को अर्चन कर श्री सत्यनारायण भगवान का स्मरण का समस्त समय व्याप्ति करे. इस तरह का व्रत करने पर मनुष्यों की इच्छा निश्चय पूरी होती है. वशिष्ठ कर फल काल में भूमि पर यह मोक्षा का सरल उपाय है, सरल उपाय है. तुम हो देव दया के सागर, तुम हो देव दया के सागर.
अब उदार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो, बेड़ा पार करो.
सत्यनारायण भगवान महाराज की जय। Devotees, after hearing the words of Lord Vishnu, Narada addressed the Lord. O Lord, in your infinite grace, please tell me the details of the puja that you just mentioned, how and when to perform it, and who has to perform it. Lord Vishnu answered, this puja can be performed any month on the full moon day. One must gather his friends and relatives, perform the puja with devotion, offer fruits, ghee, milk, curd, butter, wheat flour, sugar, honey to the gods. After the puja is over, the katha, the Sri Satyanarayan's Vrat Katha should be read. Distribute prasad to everyone. And if this puja is performed, it will bring fulfillment of one's wishes. Particularly in Kaljug, this puja brings contentment. Particularly, and I use the word again, particularly in Kaljug, this puja brings fulfillment. The Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha tells us that the puja for Kaljug in this present day and age, the puja is Satyanarayan Swami Vrat Katha. To bring peace, to bring bliss, and to bring blessings. But the one thing I want to point out about this katha is this. Firstly, Lord Vishnu says when to do the katha, who to do the katha, how to do the katha, what to offer in the katha. And he says what are the benefits to be derived for doing the katha and observing the vrat, continuously observing the vrat. And he told this to Narad so that Narad would go and instruct everyone on the earth in this day and in this age of Kaljug what to do. And the point of the katha is this. Don't take guns and go and rob poor innocent people. Don't take up arms and go and take away people's hard-working wealth and money and all these different things. This morning, a very good friend of mine, a Shakti worshipper of Mahakali, he sells gas in Socorro. Ryan is his name. Came to sell me a tank of gas. He says, Baba, if I tell you what happened. I said, what, Ryan? He says, do you know that they held up one of our gas trucks yesterday? No, day before, and they took all the gas, the truck and everything, and they just left with it. And up to now, we cannot even find the truck, the gas tanks, nothing of the sort. This katha tells us how every individual should make the effort to improve the lot of themselves, not in the wrong manner, but in a positive manner. To direct mankind and human thoughts, to direct it to uplift yourself by your own efforts in the most meaningful ways. This katha tells us, please don't degrade or debase ourselves. This is what Narad Muni wanted to change, He wanted to change the thinking of the human being so that they would not debase or degrade themselves. We live in a world today, we live in a country today where people are making it a point of their life to downgrade their behaviors, to degrade their existence, and to create the most negative karmas that you can think of. But the wish of Satyanarayan Swami Katha is how to tell man to change his thinking, how to tell man to change his method of approach of life. And this is what Lord Vishnu says. This is what he says in the Pehla Adhyay, in the first chapter. This is what he says. Make the effort for your own self. Make the effort to develop the qualities of your karmas. Make the effort to understand that the human being is a service-oriented personality. And because of this, you have to understand the quality of service that you must give to humanity, and then you will benefit from it. Do good, and you will in turn inherit goodness from God. Do good, and you will in turn inherit wealth from God. Do negativities, you will dwell in negativities. You will never have in life. You will never have in life. This is why the Katha says, feed people. Give to people. Feed the people's hunger. Give them prasad. Give them the fruits. Give them all the different things in the prasad. Give them the panjari and all these different things. Do not let anyone be hungry. This is why wherever the Satyanarayana Swami Katha is, I told Guru Mai today, we are doing this for the radio station, but for everyone who comes, you and I, we have to give dan. We have to give dan. We have to feed. We have to give the people something to eat. Grains, black eye, whatever it is. Let us give them. This way, the station will benefit Kamal. And all of us will benefit. And all of us will have prosperity. Devotees, this brings me to the end of the first adhyay, Pehla Adhyay this evening. There are many important things that I have mentioned to you this evening. And I hope that you listen from this. Tomorrow evening, we will read another adhyay of the Katha, and Dusra Adhyay. I'll read that tomorrow. You will hear what happens when people do the puja. And when people tell others to do the puja, you will hear what happens. I thank you all. Today, a big question in my mind has been answered. Thank you, Shankar Bhagwan. Thank you for making us do these 3 nights of Satyanarayana Swami Katha for the world, for the universe, and for every human being. God bless. God bless. May we all please stand for Purnahuti and the most beautiful Arti that we shall sing. Hari Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhayam Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Sri Sargum Vaipurnambhyo Namo Namah Vaha. Arti Guru Mai. Jai Lakshmi Ramana Swami Jai Lakshmi Ramana Swami Jai Lakshmi
Ramana Satyanarayana Swami Satyanarayana Swami Janapataka Harana Om Jai Lakshmi Ramana Jai.
If anyone wants to go past the Arti, please. रतन जरत सिंहासन अद्भुत छवि राजे
स्वामी अद्भुत छवि राजे
नारद कहत निरंजन
नारद कहत निरंजन
घंटा धुन बाजे, जय लक्ष्मी रमना। प्रगट भये कलिकारण, भज को धरत दिया, स्वामी ध्वज को धरत दिया। बुद्ध ब्राह्मण आके, बोध ब्राह्मण आके, कंचन महल किया, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय लक्ष्मी
रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना। सत्यनारायण स्वामी, सत्यनारायण स्वामी, जनपातक हरना, जय लक्ष्मी रमना।
जय। दूर भल भील कती, जन पर कृपा करे, स्वामी जन पर कृपा करे। चंद्र चोर एक राजा, चंद्र चोर एक राजा, जानकी विपत हरे, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जाशि मनोरथ पायो, श्रद्धा उज दीने, स्वामी श्रद्धा उज दीने। तो फल भोग्य प्रभु जी, सो फल भोग्य प्रभु जी, फिर उस्तति किन्हीं, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। भव भक्ति के कारण, चिन चिन रूप धरिया, स्वामी
चिन चिन रूप धरिया।
शरधारण किन्हीं, साधरण किन्हीं, किनके करज सरिया, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय लक्ष्मी रमना,
स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना। सत्यनारायण स्वामी, सत्यनारायण स्वामी,
जनपातक हरना, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय। गबल भल संग
राजा,
वन में भक्ति करे,
स्वामी वन में भक्ति करे।
मन
वांछित फल दीनो, मन वांछित फल दीनो, दीन दयालु हरे,
जय लक्ष्मी रमना। चाहत पर शर वायु, कढ़ल बल मेवा, स्वामी कढ़ली बल मेवा।
धूप दीप तुलसी से, धूप दीप तुलसी से,
राधे सतदेवा, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय लक्ष्मी
रमना,
स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना, स्वामी जय लक्ष्मी रमना। सत्यनारायण
स्वामी, सत्यनारायण स्वामी,
जनपातक हरना, ओम जय लक्ष्मी रमना। जय। श्री सत्यनारायण जी की आरती। जो कोई गावे स्वामी, जो कोई है गावे, कहत शिवानंद स्वामी, कहत शिवानंद स्वामी, मन वांछित फल पावे। जय लक्ष्मी रमनाथ। ओ जय लक्ष्मी रमनाथ। ओ जय लक्ष्मी रमनाथ। जय लक्ष्मी रमनाथ। लक्ष्मी नारायण स्वामी महाराज की जय। गॉड ब्लेस ऑल, गॉड ब्लेस ऑल। सत्यनारायण स्वामी भगवान दर्शन be with all. Please join your hands together. Neva Mata
च पिता त्वमेव
त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव
सर्वं मम देव देव।
ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम। सबको
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल, राम गोविंद राधे गोपाल, राधे गोपाल हरे राधे गोपाल, राधे गोपाल हरे राधे गोपाल,
हरे
राम गोविंद राधे गोपाल, राम गोविंद राधे गोपाल, राम गोविंद राधे गोपाल।
राधे गोपाल भगवान महाराज की जय। Devotees, my sincerest thanks to all of you for viewing us this evening. For those of you who have joined us on Classic Radio, the voice of love and perfection. For those of you who have joined me live, Socorro Mandir's Facebook page, I thank you all. This evening you have listened to one of the most powerful team of musicians in Trinidad and Tobago, and beautiful singing and chorusing, and you will enjoy more of it tomorrow evening. Sri Visham Faisadi, our drummer Terry, our manager Mr. Krishna, Timmy, and Ralph Kandhar. I want to thank them publicly this evening for bringing the joy of this katha to you all. I want to thank the Shrotas this evening, Sri Anisha Ji, and Dulahin, and Brahmachari Shivanand for offering puja, and Sadhu, Ramnath Sadhu. God bless them all. And for those of you who are here this evening, I thank all of you for joining this special program put together by Classic Radio. God bless you all. Until tomorrow evening, 6 p.m. again, join us for the puja, the arti, and the beautiful katha. God bless you all. Sab koi Jai Jai Sitaram.